Okay, so today we are hiking around the Rampart Reservoir. We're gonna see if we can go through the whole, or around the whole reservoir. So the trail does start out on a road. However, here, not too far in, the trail does split to the left. I prefer to go this way, but it doesn't really matter. Each way goes to the same one. But if you go this way, there's a pretty cool, I guess, stick teepee. So just after those two trails come together, here's where the creek starts. So here, this bridge is the beginning of the loop. So if you want to start on the right, you can. I think that's the way we're gonna start. When you get through that really beautiful thick part of the woods, we do come up to this burn scar. This is part of the burn scar from the 2012 Waldo Canyon fire. That was a pretty big fire in Colorado Springs, if you're not familiar. Reached all the way up here. So here you can see some new little trees starting to sprout. Of course, they do take a while to grow. But I did want to talk just a little tiny bit about burn scars. So of course, the immediate effects of the fire are quite devastating. But overall, the forest fire does open up habitat for a lot of wildlife, particularly deer and elk. And you can see here that there's a lot of grasses that grow. And the reason why we have a lot more grasses here is because without the trees blocking most of the sun, it helps the grasses to grow. So of course that will support your larger game herds. Now, the burned out trees also opens up habitat for birds that might be cavity nesters. And also it's really, really great purchase for your birds of prey. All the debris from the trees that are down on the ground also provides habitats for small mammals. So even though the immediate effects of forest fires are very devastating, after just a few years, they can really, really benefit wildlife populations. So back just a little bit ago, the trail did split and it crosses the street here. We went to the right. It looks like the trail picks up again right over here on this side. So here's a fishing site, which usually you can drive up here, but it does close for the winter season, so only foot traffic. So up here there is a little information station about the different pipes and how far these go to deliver water to the cities. And we're going to turn around here and we are going to walk across the dam. So the trail has kind of left the reservoir, but we are still walking right alongside of it. You can see it once in a while. I think we're heading back towards the shores of the reservoir. So we did come to a four-way split in the trail. We are going to continue straight, so the middle path. Taking the shortcut across because the trail goes all the way up the gully, and I have hurt my hip somehow, so we're going to try and cut it a little shorter than it needs to be. We are almost back to where we had that little bridge crossing earlier at the beginning of the hike, and I found this cool little old structure. Not really sure what it was, maybe just like a cellar or maybe a mine shaft, but most likely a cellar. All right, guys, we are back at the bridge here, so we are basically finishing up the hike. It's just a little quick hike back out to the cars from here. We've so far done about 11.5 miles, so round trip just over 13.